Shalom Yesharala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preach the word in all truth and sincerity, along to Israelite foreigner brothers that like the heathens, but the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is brother your call, a mop lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled, If Sinners Entice Thee, Consent Thou Not. I'm just going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And I'm going to start with the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and verse 10, because um, the reason why I'm going to the lesson, on this topic, because very soon, Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man, which the scriptures call him, the son of perdition, which means destruction, the man of sin. He's going to be enticing a lot of people very soon to take the MOTB, implantable device or technology that will go in your hands or your forehead, according to Revelation 13 and 16, and how, and I just want to address in this lesson on how we got to stand firm in Yahweh Shemel Shai, to put all our faith and trust in the Lord, when that MOTB be made mandatory, and I'm going to start from the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 10. And it reads, My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Right. So let's look at that word entice. Entice is from the Hebrew word patah, which means when you go, it says deceive, persuade, to be simple, uh, be naive, be gullible, to be deceived. Right. So, we're in a time where, we can't be deceived, ultimately by the MOTB. When Esau, the so-called white man, makes it mandatory, because very soon it's going to be a new monetary system, and it's going to be a cashless society, and everything's going to be digital, and everything's going to be linked to that MOTB, you know, and it's going to be a lot of deception going on. Esau's going to make the MOTB to be so make it seem so convenient, cutting edge. You don't have to worry about your funds getting stolen from you, since everything's going to be inside the MOTB. The credit card information, your debit card information, your social security, your identification. You know, you don't got to worry about losing your keys. Things of that sort. So it's going to be a lot of deception, and a lot of people that's not of the elect is going to be taken by it. 2/3 of Israel is going to take the MOTB and these heathen nations. But us in this truth, we're not supposed to consent, unto them, meaning be in agreement, you know, because, we know once we are uh, take the MOTB, that'll be us accepting, acknowledging that Esau is our God, which Yahweh Shemel Shai is our God, man, and, because Esau's going to make the sea hip, um, um, the sea hip is going to be the new idol, it's going to be the new God, and very soon, whoever doesn't take it, is going to be looked at as an enemy, And I just want to go into this account in Deuteronomy, the 13th chapter, when it speaks about, not letting immediate family members entice you to worship other gods, you know, and we live in some times when even our family and our friends, co-workers, they're going to be the ones that's going to try to entice us to take the MOTB, which ultimately is sinning against the Lord. Because if you're an Israelite and you take the MOTB, that is a sin, because you're not supposed to uh, put, according to the law, you're not supposed to put no cuttings in your flesh, and plant things inside of you, But this is Deuteronomy 13 and verse 6. I'm going to read all the way down to verse 11. It says, if thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thy own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely other gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, which nigh means near, or far off from thee, from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. So this is going on. This is going on back then. Our wicked immediate family members or friends try to entice us. Let's go and worship. Because the gods in the ancient world in biblical times was Baal, Ashtoreth, Molech, just to name a few. You know, and our people, were known for going to whoring. Meaning going off and worshiping these other gods instead of their own God, Yahweh Shemon Shai. You know, but let's continue. Verse 8 it says, thou shalt not consent unto him. Meaning you shouldn't be in agreement. You shouldn't, you know, get influenced by this person. It says, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thy eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. Now we know we can't keep this law now, because of course we'll go to prison. But the Lord's going to ultimately do this to our enemies. You know, it says, and thou shalt stone him with stones that he die, because he hath sought to thrust thee away from Yahweh thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt and from the house of bondage. And all Israel shall hear and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness as this is among you. Right? So this was going on back then. Yeah, wicked Israelites enticing others to go and worship other gods. And this is going to be happening again. Esau is going to use these celebrities. I'm applying it in today and for today's terms. Esau is going to lose a lot of these celebrities. You know, Jay Z's, Jay Z's, your Beyonce's, these high affluent celebs amongst our people to really push this see hit, man. When it becomes mandatory, and our job as is like men in the faith, we're not supposed to consent unto them. We're not supposed to take it, because we know what that will lead to. It will lead to our destruction, and that's why it says in Second Ezra 2:47. So he answered and said to me, it is the Son. Now, when you read this, go up above in the other verses, this is talking about, our Lord. This was a vision that the prophet Ezra seen Yahweh Shai crowning the elect, but I just wanted to get to the point on the latter end of the verse. It says, it is the Son of God, which is, Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shemon Shai. Right, so that's what we have to do, now and eventually, when heavy persecution come, when that MOTB come in, we're going to have to stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shemon Shai, to have integrity, because look, let's define the word stiffly. It's from the Hebrew word, it's like not the Hebrew word, but from the dictionary, it says, in a way that is firm and difficult to bend or move, in a severe or strong matter. Right? So, we got to be strong in the Lord. It's good to speak about that. Ephesians 6:10. And it reads, finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might. Right? So, we got to be strong in Yahweh Shai in faith. We have to have mental fortitude, because the things that's coming upon the earth, when that MOTB be made mandated, man, it's going to get very tough. But Lord willing, we party late, as long as the Lord's on our side, that he'll go be against us. The Lord. So, we got to have that mindset of, expecting miracles from the Lord, Lord willing, we endure to the end, and being strong in the faith. You know, so um, and we can't let the, as it says in Second Ezra 15:3, fear not the imaginations against thee. And let's look like we're imaginations. You know, um, it's like imaginations is it says um, the part of the mind that imagines things. It says the faculty of, or action of forming new ideas, or images or concepts of external objects not present to the senses. So new ideas. So let's focus on the word ideas. What will be that some of the ideas? You know, oh, you guys, you're a cult. You're evil. Them guys on the street corners is bums. Don't listen to them. You know, just to name a few, ideas that people think of us when they see us. Teaching us truth. Even if they don't see us on the highways and byways, they can come on the comment board on YouTube and scoff at us. You know, we're not the man, the Lord. Um, you know, many other things, man. It says, "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Right. So, incredulity means the state of being unwilling or able to believe something. So, incredulity means unbelief. So, we can't let the unbelief of these people cause our faith to be shaken. We got to be very strong in the Lord. You know, because a lot of people they're gonna be speaking against us, man. Just like C19. When the people that didn't take the C19 juice, they were outcasted from their family members. Their family members turned against them. They were looked at as weird. And, what's that word? Conspiracy theorists. So the same thing is gonna be when the MOTB be made mandated, man. You know, and what was the result of taking that juice? A lot of people died from that because it's a ticking time bomb. And I was really judging from Yahweh Shimon Shai, you know. So, Lord willing, the Lord keep a strong, mighty spirit on us to withstand the MOTB when it becomes mandated, and we put our full faith and trust and reliance on Him, you know. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. If sin is enticed, you can sit down that. We're coming to some times where a lot of deception is gonna be be, it's gonna be being made known, but we can't consent unto Esau by taking the MOTB. We gotta stand so safely for the names of Yahweh Shimon Shai and put our full trust in Him. So that was pretty much it. I just want to Lord one I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.